Howdy folks, Bodine52. I'm coming to you from my garage today because many of you have asked me what kind of modifications as well as what kind of accessories that I've put on my Harley touring model. I happen to have a 2018 Ultra Limited. I've put both Harley parts on as well as modifications and third-party parts that I think are even a little bit better. So I'm going to show you each one of those in this video. Going to talk about where I got them. I'm going to show you links, and as important, I'm going to tell you how much each one of those cost. Be prepared, because sometimes when you add them up, it has you shaking your head. Stay tuned. All right, let's start up top here. Two of the things that I purchased for the bike from Ciro 3D were actually the Ciro Perch phone holder. I'll tell you what, I've used multiple phone holders, and I have not seen anything that is as good as this one, in my opinion. Does, as you can see, mount right up here on the bars, right? Pretty simple installation. And you can also, as you see, throw your phone right in there. It'll adjust based on the size of your phone. You can lock it up, twist it on, and this thing does not move. I love this holder, and I'll tell you what, for the price, to me it was a no-brainer. They do make this powered. I have the non-powered version. That's also the link that you'll see. So if you're interested in making sure it has power to it, make sure that you get the right one. For me, if I need power for it, I'll just go ahead and run over here to the phone from a power source and a cord. So the second thing that I bought was actually this Ciro 3 drink holder. Originally, I had this thing mounted back here for my passenger, but she really didn't use it that much, so I decided to go ahead and move it up front. Ciro 3D is great because they have these Perch holders here, and they can really adapt to anything. So I moved that up towards the front of the bike. So if I need a drink on the way, water, whatever, this really does fit a big gulp and etc. So really been great. These two things from Ciro 3D have been fantastic. Now let's move on to Custom Dynamics. So there's three things that I've actually bought from Custom Dynamics and put on the motorcycle. And the first of those are the filler lights that you can see right here. Both of those areas, when you get an Ultra or other bikes, some other touring models, that's kind of a gap there. So I put those filler lights in. I actually did an install video probably a year or so ago on that. And I'll put that in the description as well so you can check it out. But I love these. It really lights up the back of the motorcycle. Also installed the Pro Beam Square LED red tail light as well, just to complement it. I'll tell you what, it works perfect. Really happy with this. All right, back up to the top of the motorcycle. As you can probably tell, these are not stock Harley bars that come with a bike. I actually put these on, or had these put on just about a year and a half ago. These are actually considered Chromeworks, or they are Chromeworks 10-inch mini apes. I'll tell you what, if you're thinking about getting away from the stock bars, these things are fantastic. Not only is it more comfortable for you, your arms are really kind of straight out as you're riding on this with these bars. I think they look super cool, and they really, in my opinion, help the turn radius. Of course, I get asked this all the time. Really, another thing that helped inspire me to decide to do this video are these mirrors. These are Harley Davidson split vision mirrors. You do have to get these from Harley. There's some knockoffs you can get from other places, but I did actually buy these from Harley. You can see how stylish, one, they look, but two is, with this area right here on the mirror, it's amazing that how much you can see that's coming up on the side of you. And again, I think the look is really cool, but from a safety perspective, these things are awesome. A couple cosmetic things that I got. Of course, my wife is not a real big fan of these, but this is a Harley Davidson Willys Skull fuel cover. Got this thing on. I don't know if I think I did get this from the Harley place. Maybe I was able to get this on Amazon, not quite sure. But this thing to me has been fantastic looking. I just kind of like the look of it. I know there's a bunch you can get, you can customize,
but this one works for me. Carrying on that theme of the Willie skull, you can see this is my Harley Davidson Derby cover. Again, just kind of my style. Both of these, quite frankly, are not that expensive. Speaking of the fuel cover, I got to show this really cool thing that I got from Rick Rack. Rick Rack does a lot, provides a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, I have some of their luggage. But they also sell this magnet that goes on the top of your gas cap. Now, I can tell you I've never done it, but I know people that have actually lost or left their gas cap. Kind of cool, right? Just kind of sticks on there. Look at that. You're not going to forget that, are you? Because you got to turn the motorcycle on. Really cool. This thing was super cheap, came quick. Just one of the cool things that Rick Rack has. If you don't have one of those, you leave your gas cap once, you'll get it. Okay, let's move on to Karyakin. So my highway pegs, they call them forward controls at Karyakin, I got. And I'll tell you what, these things have been fantastic. Easy install, easy really to get lined up. And I've had nothing but happy with these. Comfortable. A lot of times I'll rest my foot on the top or sometimes on here, but they've been great. You know, I get asked this all the time, and these here are actually fairing pouches. I'm not sure if the light's real good for you right here, but I used to carry a windshield bag and just really didn't like it, and these pouches are fantastic. They actually are kind of Velcroed around as you pull this out. They do not move. Has kind of a magnet right here to make sure that they close. You know, I keep stuff like passes in here. If you're going through tolls, you can keep the responder in here. You could put your wallet in here if you wanted to. These things are really super cool. Stops me from having to have the windshield bag, which I don't like. Both of these items are from Karyakin. Good service. Really pretty much a good company. Really convenient for me to have on the motorcycle. Now moving on to things that are less cosmetic than things that I just went over. These are my Vance and Hines slip-on Eliminator 400s. Had these put on probably about a year ago. I did not do the install on this because I was at Bike Week in Daytona and got them installed while I was there. It was nice and easy. I will tell you, these have been really good. Not super loud, but enough rumble. People know that you're coming, especially when you get on it. Tell you what, if you're looking for a halfway decent set of these that aren't real expensive, I'd really consider these Vance and Hines slip-ons. In addition to the slip-ons, I actually completed a stage 1 kit on this, which included the slip-ons. I put an FP3 Vance and Hines tuner on it. There's actually under the cover on the other side, so I'm not going to pull that off and show you. But I did a video on that, and I'll link that. Actually, I'll show that video to you at the end, so you can click on it if you want. But also for an intake perspective, I got this Screamin' Eagle air filter. I just love the look. So far, it's been great performance with the other 2 items to complete the stage 1. Really consider this if you're looking to do the stage 1 on your own. And last, but certainly not least, is my Mustang Super Touring one-piece 2-up motorcycle seat with backrest. This thing, and I got this direct from, I actually got this on Amazon through Mustang. This thing has just been fantastic. If you follow my channel, you know how much I love this. You know that I've tried other seats, did video on those as well. And this thing has been incredibly comfortable for both me and my wife. If you're a tall rider like I am, it does sit you back about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches. And it's been a great seat so far. I would tell you right now, I don't see me ever not having a Mustang seat on this bike or any other bike.
Alrighty folks, so those are the modifications and accessories that I've added to Big Mama, my 2018 Ultra Limited, that really you can put on any Harley touring model and quite frankly many other bikes. I hope it helped you a little bit. I'm going to make sure to leave links in the description for every single one of these and also include how much they cost. So if you're in shopping around, you know what you're getting into. You can click on those links. It does take you to my Amazon account. Just so you know, I do get paid a little bit of a commission on those should you buy them. Helps the channel, but it doesn't cost you a cent more than if you would buy them on Amazon. But also left some of the links to some of the Harley stuff that you cannot get on Amazon if you want to go in and purchase those from Harley as well. So hope it helped. Thanks for checking in on the channel. I really appreciate you, and I'm going to get out here and ride here in a few minutes. But I wanted to say thanks again for checking on us. Be safe. Check on a friend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.